How about those birds? Yes, sir. Hey, man, look. 20-16. Defense was very sloppy in the first half. Taylor Heineke was, you know, they were just walking all over our defense, the run game and everything. Our defense was weak early on, but by the second half, they stepped up. They stepped their game up though, especially to to the final drive of the game. I mean, Rodney McLeod when Taylor Heineke overthrew it. I don't know who the intended receiver was, but Rodney McLeod with the dive for the interception. Man, Rodney McLeod saved Rodney McLeod's a savior right there, man. He's the MVP for that right there, man. The defense overall did their thing by the second half. Jannard Avery with the pressure. That one interception that was called back because illegal contact. I don't, as much as I always call the refs out, but that was definitely all Jannard Avery. You got to be careful when you do stuff like that. Football just aren't the same. You can't even touch, tap, or whatever. You just can't. But just got to be careful when you do stuff like that. Lane Johnson with false starts. I know Nate Herbig went down with the injuries and just a few things, man. I don't know what happened to Boston Scott, but I started seeing Kenneth Gainwell all of a sudden. I don't know what that was all about, but he's had some good games here or there. Jordan Howard. I haven't really seen him. Late in the game, or maybe I did. I don't know. But defense would have been the reason if we lost this game though, because I just wish this team defense would play 4 quarters instead of waiting until the second half or late in the fourth quarter, because if anything happened, we're not able to catch up. That's going to be because of our defense, But anyway, they did their thing. They showed up, especially by the fourth quarter, stood their ground. What was I going to say? It was just a great game, man. It was a great game. But just 3 and outs. That's what I meant to say. Just 3 and outs and 3 and outs against Washington. I got to give it to Washington though. Washington put up a great fight. They got blown out by Dallas. Dallas put up a 50 burger against them. Last time you ever seen a huge blowout like that was very likely it was us against Washington with Michael Vick. We dropped a 50 burger on them. But now, it just seemed like they never it's like it never happened last week. It's like they put all that behind them and, they tried to end our season or, whatever. But Eagles, they in the second quarter, offense step up the game. They did their thing. The run game was great. The run game was great. Wide receiver, Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert, they all did good. Greg Ward, I might have seen him one play, and that was it. And that was the big game that we needed right there. It was crazy, man. It's the wide receivers did great, at least more than great enough for us to win that game. Run game was phenomenal. I know Miles Sanders is out with a broken hand. He might be out for. They say he could play by the wild card, so we're talking about another 2 weeks. I don't know how that's going to be, but we'll just see. For real, we'll see. But anyway, man, the Eagles balled out, man. Most importantly, Jalen Hurts. A lot of people really said that Jalen Hurts wasn't a quarterback. We can say he still have things to learn, but he did a whole lot better than everybody expected. I will say that. I will give some respect where it's due. Jalen Hurts, he's been doing pretty good. A whole lot better than people, give him credit for. A whole lot better. The Philadelphia Eagles overall, I know we had a very roller coaster of a season. It's been a long, emotional season for us. But before all of that, everyone was saying that we was going to go win only 3 games and we was going to be number 1 overall pick and everything. And the crazy part is that they really wasn't capping. They were dead serious. They really said that we was going to win only 3 games. We was gonna win only 3 games. We was gonna be #1 overall pick. Um, it's a lot, that was said, a lot that was said. But look at us. We got a bunch of rookies here, a bunch of young players, unproven players, everything. A whole new head coaching, a whole new coaching staff, everything, and just you would just expect a complete cluster, But instead, the Eagles actually did great. They did pretty damn good. I mean, like, we about to finish with a winning record that literally no one said we would. And I tried to tell y'all, I said 7 games, at least 7 games or 11 at max. But now look at us. We sitting here at 9-7. It could turn out either 10-7 or 9-8. Either way, it's still a winning record. And no one, I repeat, no one said we was gonna have a winning record. And I tried to tell y'all, not so much because we're this great team or whatever, but this division just doesn't. I mean, this schedule just doesn't scare me. And I tried to tell y'all, but I was crazy. I was delusional. I told y'all. I literally told y'all. But I literally told y'all. There were so many teams that were beatable. So many teams. So many teams. But hey, it's the Eagles. Y'all hate the Eagles. It is what it is. You guys are biased. The whole media that thought that said we was gonna win 8, like, not I'm sorry, we was gonna win like 3 games. Like, bro, I told you guys, the media is nothing but just a bunch of wannabe experts or analysts who gets paid to wear a suit and tie and voice their opinion. That's all they are. And I try telling y'all that. They tell you everything you want to hear. They say the Dallas Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl every year. They're going to win this division every year. But how's that been turning out? I mean, I know they got division now, but how often are they right about the Dallas Cowboys? They always say that because Dallas Cowboys is America's team, and, they got the most fans. They got the most fans in the league. Of course, they're going to tell you what they want to hear because it's going to get them ratings up. And as far as the Giants, they told everybody what the Giants fans wanted to hear about what happened in week 17 of last year. Because Giants fans said, oh, the Eagles are going to rebuild. We're only going to win 3 games and all of that. The media said the same thing. Many of them did not like what we decided to do. But in the end, it is what it is. Y'all expose yourselves all the time. I mean, 3 wins, how off were y'all? Like, seriously. Anyway, man, on to Washington. I know I'm about 8 minutes in, man. On to Washington, man. This team balled out. The Eagles balled out. Washington had a good start, but we came back in the second half. We took the lead, held the lead. Defense stood their ground. We extended the lead. We did everything. We did what we were supposed to do. We had to win this game because this game meant a lot. The Eagles win, along with a Packers and a Niners win, we clinched the Wildcard spot. And we did what we were supposed to do. Now we just have to rely on Packers to play their part, which I have a good feeling that could happen because Kirk Cousins is tested positive for CV. So you got that. The only game that really concerns me is the Niners because Jimmy G is out with an injury, and they got Trey Lance playing. I know that, and they're going against Texans, who's actually been doing good later in the season. So who's to know how this game is going to turn out? Because the Niners winning could end the whole only #1 seed will get the first round bye. Whew. But yeah, I'm looking at the playoff picture right now. Cardinals in the wild card, Eagles, and I just missed that last one. Is in the wild card. Cardinals, Eagles, and I think it was it Niners? I think it was Niners. I don't know. But I'm just proud. The Eagles did their thing, man. We did our job. We did what we were supposed to do. Antonio Gibson, it looked like Washington didn't even lose a step after Antonio Gibson, was out. It didn't seem like they lose a step all like that. They lost Antonio Gibson and a punter, but they made adjustments. They did what they could to keep this game alive, but the Eagles still won this game. So really not much to say, man. Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert had a great game. Boston Scott had a great game. Jannard Avery on the defense balled out, man. Jannard Avery and Alex Singleton both balled out. But I just wish they played 4 quarters, because seeing them get walked over all like that in the first half of the season, you just can't be doing that. You got to be careful with stuff like that. Penalties has got to stop. Lane Johnson with the false start. Lane Johnson with the false start. What else? Nate Herbert went out with an injury. That was very unfortunate. I think Jannard Avery had illegal touch. That was his fault right there, so I can't really fault him all like that. But we just gotta be careful with the penalties, man. We really gotta be careful with the penalties, because having crucial penalties like that, it's just not gonna win this game. So you gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. But yeah, man, it's just not much to say, man. But I will say this though. One of the most beautiful executed plays that I've seen was actually a play that was botched. It could have gone ugly. So it was like 4th and 1, right? It was 4th and 1, and Jalen Hurts snapped the ball. He tripped, but managed to pitch it over to Boston Scott. Boston Scott caught it, ran to the outside on the right side of the field, ran it in, dived over the defender, and got the touchdown. It was a beautiful, well executed play, even though it was botched, and that was crazy. But anyway, it was that. I can't remember the other touchdown. I don't know who scored that first touchdown. I think Boston Scott might have done it again. I don't know exactly. I'm trying to remember. Anyway, there's not much to say, man, other than the Eagles got the W. We did our job. The Eagles controlled their own destiny, did what they were supposed to do. We're not the New York Giants, who's going to have a shitty season and root for division rivals to do their job because they can't do it themselves. This is how it was supposed to be done. I told you guys the final week of the game last season, when y'all was bitching and moaning, y'all was crying about Eagles fans and everything. I told you guys, do your job. Win more than 6 games, and that's exactly what the Eagles did. You can get in the playoffs at 9-7, 10-7, or 9-8, but you're not going to get in that 6-11. No, my bad, 6-10. You're not going to get in that 6-10. I'm tripping, my bad. You're not going to get in that 6-10, and you damn sure enough ain't going to get in at what's y'all record now? What are y'all, 4-12? Y'all damn sure enough ain't going. Y'all damn sure enough ain't going to get in with that record. I'm just saying. So, anyway, back to Washington. I mean, what else is there to say? Eagles owned Washington. We gave them that game. We gave them that game last year. That's the only reason why they swept us. But we showed how it was done. Whether if it was all of your players in last time or all your players in this time, either way, we owned you. Your defeat was your defeat was inevitable. My bad. Your defeat was inevitable. So, anyway, with all that being said, it's really not much to say other than the Eagles are now 9-7. It's on back to Philly. We'll be hosting Dallas. Right now, I'm watching them against Arizona. I mean, the score is currently like 3-0. But anyway, man, that's pretty much it, you guys. Just let me know what y'all think in this game in the comments below. And I forgot to say this. I should have said this in the beginning of the video. But I do want to say salute to everyone that tuned in with the comments. Salute to everyone that tuned in the live stream, my reaction with the Eagles and Washington. Once again, you guys made another live stream lit, and I thank every last one of y'all for that. The live stream was lit. It was fun once again, just watching the game, reacting, or I guess you could say commentating to keep you guys updated what's been going on with the game. Even though I do have the scoreboard up there, but still, some of you guys enjoyed me doing that. So I'm just happy we had another lit live stream, and it's thanks to you guys. So anyway, man, that's all I gotta say. Let me know what you think in the comments below, man. This W, what needs to be adjusted for next week? I mean, if you ask me, I think it's our defense, honestly. I know they stood their ground in the second half, but we need to do this 4 quarters. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, man. Hit that thumbs up for your boy, man. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button for your guy as well. Kyler Murray with the deep pass, overthrown. It was overthrown. I know this game is very important for Dallas, but I sure as hell don't want Dallas winning this game. But anyway, man, it's not much for me to say, man. Other than let's go Birds. We are now 9-7. We just got to root for Green Bay and San Fran to, to win the game, because during that we officially clinch playoff spot. I'm just proud of my team because we balled out. We did our job. We did what we were supposed to do. Even though the final score was 20-16, and even though I would love to see more points on there because the Cowboys dropped a 50 burger on them, but it's kind of and some I noticed someone that was in the comments trying to point that out there, but it's kind of different. I mean, y'all played in Dallas, and Washington is trash and whatever. Anyway. It was the most important game of Jalen Hurts' career. Where he has to do his part. He has to do his part. Have us win games, especially when everything is on the line. And he did his part, and I'm just happy to see that he can win games when all is on the line. So I'm just happy to see that. I'm happy to see that. Despite us having to play 3 straight games with less than 2 weeks to prepare, I'm just happy we still managed to win the game, man. I don't know how, but I don't know how we managed to do it, but we got it done. And I just want to say salute, man. Salute to the team. Salute to Nick Sirianni. I'm really more and more on board with Nick Sirianni being our head coach. I know he's a rookie. We got to be very patient with any head coach coming into. Antonio Brown was not benched by Bucks head coach Bruce Arians prior to exiting the field and is not flying back with team. Woo. So he wasn't benched. I don't know what happened, but that dude is on some shit, man. But he's been cut. He's been cut. It is what it is. And y'all suckers really got in y'all feelings when I called him out with the whole fake V card. We had the fake documentation. All y'all motherfuckers got in y'all feelings, and y'all called me out and everything. And I told you guys that dude was a fool. He should have been lucky. He should have been blessed. He should have been blessed that he was still on a football team, even though he had fake documentation. That could have gotten him. That could have got him behind bars. Like, it was a much bigger crime than Aaron Rodgers. Not trying to tell y'all that, but none of y'all wanted to listen. But either way, it doesn't really matter because he's a fucking idiot and he got cut. Now his dumbass got cut because he can't control his own damn feelings. I don't know, but I don't know what happened. But it should never be to a point where you throw your gear and you just walk off the field just like that. Like you a sucker for that. Whoa, was that a pick? What the hell just happened? That's a tough one. They gotta look that up. I'm watching Cowboys and I'm watching Cowboys in Arizona, and there was a tucking looked like it was a tucking, like a fight, either a catch or interception. Ooh. Looks like they gonna have to get all they. Oh, here it is. Let's see what this is. He caught it between Cowboy's helmet and his hand. Ooh, that looks like a catch. That looks like a catch. It. Uh, that might be a catch. What are they saying about that? Yeah, that looks like a catch. That's crazy. That's a catch. He was down too. They're going to challenge that? It doesn't look like they're going to challenge it. Nope. All right, so it looks like it was a catch. That's crazy. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. I'm about 20 minutes in. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below, man. It was a hard-fought W. Eagles are 9-7. Let's be 10-7. Let's at least finish strong. You know, I would say continue working hard until, for as long as we're still pursuing a wild card spot. Whatever happens in the end, man, I'm so proud of this team because, I'm so proud of this team because we, like, in spite of a roller coaster season, a crazy season that we have to deal with, we still managed to finish. We still managed to play, still managed to finish strong and come up with 9 wins, and I can't help but be proud of this team. I can't help but be proud of this team, man. For real. I'm so excited for this future moving forward. We got 3 first-round picks, even though our picks are getting higher and higher. We're like approaching 20s in our first round. I mean, I could be wrong, like late 10s, 20s. Either way, man, I just, as long as we focus on positions that needs to be addressed, or I don't know, or maybe pursue some elite talent players, and it's not going to be used as a rental. I don't know. But, or if we're talking about building for the future, without a doubt, for a long time competitive future, I'm definitely. Ooh, that's a flag. Thank you. That's a flag. Who's that flag on? That's a flag. Yeah, pass interference on number 6. That's a flag. Anyway, man, let me just end that there, man. You guys have yourself a good one. Hit that thumbs up for your boy, man. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. That's it, man. Let's just get this W. It's on to Dallas. It's going to be a very, very tough matchup. And that's it, you guys. I'm Desert Eagle checking on out of here. Fly Eagles fly. I'm gone. Whew.
Bye, have a beautiful time.